Welcome, everyone. I do hope you're having a good day. I'd like to provide you with training today, and our topic for today is hubris versus humility in leadership. Now, as you may or may not be aware, hubris it essentially means excessive pride or confidence in one's own self. So, I've noted that success can lead to hubris, it can lead to pride. Why? Because when you're successful, that means you're doing something well. And when you do something well, people start to tell you how great and how wonderful you are and how you're the best thing since sliced bread. And you could allow all of that praise and all of that flattery. It could be genuine praise, some of it could be flattery. You could allow all of that to get into your head and you start to actually believe what people are saying about you, all the good things people are saying about you. And that can lead to pride. There is a saying that goes, pride goes before a fall. And so, as a leader, it's important that you are aware of your tendency, and it's a human tendency. It's found in leaders, it's found in followers, it's found in people across the board. But as a leader in particular, because you have a lot more to lose because people are following you. So if you decide to give in to pride, you could lose quite a lot. So you must be aware of your human tendency to hubris. You must be aware of your human tendency to become overconfident, to have an overinflated ego. I was listening to a book yesterday, and the author suggested that you dig a hole, put your ego into it, and cover it with concrete, and then chase after humility. So the antidote or the solution to pride is humility. Now, humility does not come easily, particularly when everyone is telling you how great you are, when the stats tell you how great you are, when the magazines, social media, everyone is telling you how wonderful you are. It can be difficult to be humble. You could allow all of that to go to your head. It's not that you should believe like bad things about you, because as much as there are good things being said about you, there will also be naysayers. There'll also be critics out there. So I'm not saying that you should focus on the critics and the negativity, but what I am saying is that you shouldn't focus too closely on the good things that are being said about you, because when you focus too much on all the good things you're doing, then you could start to become overinflated in your own estimation, and that could lead to hubris, pride, and before you know it, you've come down, you've fallen. So how do you cultivate humility? That's the solution. Humility is the solution to pride. Humility is the solution to hubris. How do you cultivate it? Number one, have a teachable spirit. Be someone who's teachable. Understand that as much as you're doing great things in the world, you're doing wonderful things in the world, you still do not know everything. You are still limited. There's still so much that you can learn. So have that teachability in your character. And teachability is seen or evidence in the fact that you're able to ask questions. Someone who's proud feels like they know it all and they won't want to ask. But if you're a teachable leader, you'll be open to asking questions of ordinary people, asking questions of people that work for you, asking questions of your peers. Because I know that sometimes when you're at a great height, everyone thinks you know everything. Everyone in the room feels like you know everything, and they also feel like they know everything. And nobody wants to ask questions. But if you can have that teachability within you, you can ask your peers questions. You can ask those in your organization questions. You can ask people out on the streets. You can ask children questions. You just have that curiosity, that eagerness to learn, that awareness that you don't know everything and there's still so much to learn. So have a teachable character. Another way to develop humility is to serve. So when I say take your focus off what all the good things that people are saying about you, you can place that focus on service. So you could ask yourself the question, how can I serve people better? How can I serve my constituents better? Those who work in my organization, how can I serve them better? How can I serve my family better? How can I serve my spouse better? So when you're focused on serving, then you're not focused on how great and how awesome you are, which means that you are staying in a humble state of mind, because humility and pride always starts with the heart before it actually reflects on the outside. So when you have that awareness that you need to serve people, that the essence of your life really is to serve people, then you're going to be better placed to be a humble person. So you're serving people who can never be of any assistance to you. You're serving people who can be of assistance to you. Your whole focus is just targeted towards serving. Okay, so those are two main ways that you can actually cultivate humility in your life. Number one, remain teachable, which means asking questions, allowing yourself to absorb and be a sponge and just learn wherever you are, to ask questions, to be inquisitive, to be curious, to have a zest for learning and for life. Another way is to serve people who are close to you, serve people who are far away from you, serve people who can help you, serve people who can never help you. Okay, so those are two main ways that you can actually cultivate humility, and you can fight off and just avoid hubris, because pride, they say, goes before a fall, and I don't want you to fall. Okay, these are my thoughts for you. Please feel free to share this video with whoever you think needs to hear it. Until next time, from my heart to yours, do take it easy. Bye.